Hello, good morning. Today I am going to describe the angle between two planes. Angle between two planes. Firstly, here I am writing angle between two planes. Two planes. It is defined. It is defined by the angle between the normals to the plane, to the planes. The angle between two planes is defined by angle between their normals. The angle between two planes, it is defined by the angle between the normals to the plane, normals to the plane. So, using this thing, we shall find out the formula to obtain the angle between two planes. Angle between two planes. You see, suppose this is one plane. Plane is not this type of bounded here. It extends all round up to infinity. And suppose we have the another plane here. We have the another plane here. Let us take one normal. Let this is a normal to this plane, and this is here the normal to the another plane. Then the angle between the normals, this angle theta is defined as the angle between the normals. If we are having one plane, we are having the another plane, we draw the normals to the two, what angle is encoded in between the normals is defined as the angle between two planes. Angle between two planes is defined by an angle included between their normals. Now see, what is the formula for it? Let us consider first the vector equation. Vector equation, let r dot n1 is equal to q1 and r dot n2 is equal to q2 are the equations of two planes. Then the vectors normal to the plane are n1 and n2 respectively for the plane represented by it and the plane represented by it. Therefore, n1 and n2 are vectors normal to the plane respectively. So obviously, angle between the planes will be the angle between their normals. Let the angle between the planes be theta. Let theta be the angle between the planes, then we have cos theta is equal to n1 dot n2 divided by modulus of n1 modulus of n2. That is the angle between the two vectors. Angle between the two vectors a and b is a dot b by mod a mod b. Here we are having theta, the angle between the planes, that is the angle between their normals n1 and n2. So with the help of this formula, cos theta is n1 dot n2 divided by mod of n1 mod of n2. We can get the angle between two planes. Now, if the equation be given in these are the equations of the planes in the vector form. Now, if the equation be given in Cartesian form, then we have the formula derived as follows. Let a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 is equal to 0 are equations of two planes. Therefore a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2, that is the coefficients of x, y and z from the equation of the first plane and coefficients of x, y, z from the equation of the second plane. A1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2 are direction ratios of the normal to the plane. Are direction ratios of the normals to the plane respectively, meaning thereby a1 b1 c1 are the direction ratios of the normal to this plane and a2 b2 c2 are the direction ratios of the normal to this plane, right? Therefore, if theta is the angle between the two planes, then theta will be the angle between their normals. So if theta be the angle between the planes, it will be the angle between their normals. If theta be the angle between the planes, then we have cos theta is equal to a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 divided by under root a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square and under root a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. Look at here. This is the same formula by means of which we used to find the angle between two straight lines. So here normals are also the straight line, and along the normals we are having the direction ratios a1 b. The direction ratios of the normals are a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. Therefore, the angle between the normals, that is the angle between the planes, is given by cos theta is a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 by under root a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square under root a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. So if there be any such type of problems, we just compare with these equations, we take out the values of a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 and we put that here in this formula. We can find the value of cos theta and hence for theta. Thank you very much for this video.